This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
The Magic Kingdom Antiquity store is on hold pending a waiver the owner, Peter J. Shield, hopes to acquire from the planning department. We caught up with him this morning.
We've run into a snag, as you're no doubt aware, with the planning department. Unfortunately, when I first moved here, I assumed, perhaps incorrectly, that because the business had, the building had been used as a business prior to our arrival, that there would be no problems in terms of opening our business. However, there apparently have been ordinance changes since the business closed 3.5 years ago, and our operations are totally different, as you know, from the previous occupier. And the council are now requesting, in order to comply with those ordinances, that we put in 26 paved parking spaces and do certain landscaping and certain other things to the property before they'll allow us to open. And the cost is many thousands of dollars. The problem is that I only have a lease for 2 years. The owners at the end of that time are considering whether to demolish and rebuild or do something of that nature. So they're kind of reluctant to spend the sort of monies that would be involved in making those alterations just for a short period of 2 years.
Yeah. So where are you at right now? Are they reconsidering that, or that is with the Regional Planning Commission, which is an advisory to the Board of County Commissioners? Are you going to be seeing the Board of County Commissioners?
Well, yes. Actually, what happened is we convened a meeting. I've got to say a sincere thank you to Commissioners Butch and John, who came over personally, and to Al from the Small Business Development Association. All of them have been most supportive, and I really want to thank them for that. And also Scott, your head of your fire department, who also came up to review the property. And after a walk round with myself and the owner, it was agreed that we should put in for a waiver for possibly a period of a year, which would give us a chance to get the business up and running. And if, of course, it's as successful as we hope it's going to be, then at that time we would make all the improvements that they require. My problem is that they don't convene their next meeting until the middle of November. Now that means that we've been sitting there since the end of August up until now with no income coming in whatsoever. And that's put an incredible strain on yours truly, because I'm funding this whole project out of my pension. I had a supporting backer in Las Vegas initially, but when all these delays occurred, they backed out. So it means that maybe I'm looking for a Pahrump supporter as well. I don't know. But basically, we're in urgent need. I was led to believe at one stage that they could convene a special meeting in order to deal with this, but I've heard nothing further about that. So even assuming that that meeting takes place mid-November, and that they are then able to approve our waiver, and we meet the other requirements that they need, which the owners have agreed to do, then we probably are still not going to be open at the very earliest, the 1st of December. And unfortunately, we're going to lose all that Christmas trade, which is so important to our early survival.
And Whose Dunes held a balloon release Friday night for the victims of the mass shooting in Las Vegas on October 1st.
We are having a benefit for the victims of the tragedy in Las Vegas, and we just did a balloon release, and it was beautiful, and a little 58-second of time to pray or whatever anybody believes. Everybody has a moment of silence. And now we have a ton of food that all my wonderful customers and employees have brought in, and we have Dean, the owner, is donating $1 per drink that's sold tonight, and all of us employees are donating all our money and that we make tonight, and they volunteered a lot of time too. We've been working on this all week. Yeah. And then We also have a whole bunch of patrons that have already donated all week long.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So let us know, of course, how much that ends
I will.
up to be there for those victims of the shooting. What motivated you guys to want to do this?
I just wanted to do something. I didn't know what else to do. I can't, I'm not a paramedic or anything like that. I can't help out that way. And they didn't have a blood drive out here for it.
Yeah, they're going
And
to.
a lot of, I hope they do. I really do.
We have it
And
scheduled.
I'll be there. I'll be first in line. I'll do it. But, and none of us could really drive to Vegas with work and everything like that. So this is all I could think of to do. So,
There you go.
and as a community, we all got together and I figured it would be easier to give a big lump sum from our community instead of, people just being able to send, if they only have $5, they don't really want to get online and just send $5. So this way it's a big bundle.
Yeah.
And it's from all of us in Pahrump because we're right around over the hill.
Chris Sue, who owns Java Junkies, said that he's going to hold on to his self-standing store on Highway 160 as long as he can after hearing Starbucks is planning to move in. Java Junkies has plans to expand across the valley.
We are expanding. We're growing. This is our third year now here in Pahrump. We've done so well because of the community, and I just want to say we love you guys. But we just got the proposal for healthcare partners, and so we are beginning to work on that. The new healthcare partners is over on Loop Road. So it's a beautiful facility, and we've got the whole cafe. So we're going to be, we're going to offer all of our famous drinks. As well, we're going to have an added food menu now. So we're planning on doing soups, salads, sandwiches, and paninis. We'll also have like bagels in the morning. All in all, very exciting. I'm hoping to launch this maybe within about 3 to 4 weeks. So everything's moving along smoothly. So we should be open into healthcare partners in about 3 to 4 weeks.
So what's going to happen to this self-standing building right here next to Carl's Jr.?
This store, no matter what, is going to be here until at least next year sometime. I do have an offer from another local company that said that, hey Chris, we'd love to have Java Junkies in here, and they would offer a drive-through as well. So the building has a drive-through. So when the time comes and I have to move this location, I'm most likely going to be moving to another conveniently located business here that has a drive-through for all of you guys to just pull on in like you do right now.
Java Junkies, a local company, of course. A lot of people prefer it. They can get a lot of their specialties, a lot of different coffees and special orders here. Of course, they're in healthcare partners, but you'll stay open here for the drive-through until you open up somewhere else.
Correct. We will always have a drive-through for you guys. That's number one in the plans for me. So this will be here. And everybody will know. We'll do another interview. It'll always be all over Facebook. Everybody follows us on Facebook, Chris Sue or Java Junkies. And I'll let everybody know at least 3 months in advance that hey, the new space is already opened. Yeah. So I will run another spot that's simultaneously open with this until this one has to go. That way we can tell all our customers where to find us.
What's the phone number for more information?
775-238-6848 is the phone number for deliveries. You can call us anytime. Also, alternatively, if the phone is busy or no one answers, you can always send a direct message to the Java Junkies page on Facebook, and we can get you that way as well.
It's a great page to go to find out what's going on with Java Junkies. And what's the hours of operation right here?
Right now, we're open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. And Sunday we're open from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m.
News 46 will return with your Business First Brief and Professional Bull Riders Report.